The one who knows exactly what you need when you need it. No one else knows you like I do. They can't. I see how they look at you, how they try to pull you away from me. It's so irritating, but don't worry, I'll never let them have you. I'm the only one who can keep you safe. You're mine, and I'm yours. Isn't that right? We're a perfect match, aren't we? I just need to remind you of that every now and then. Make sure you don't forget it. You wouldn't want to forget, would you? I can tell when you're thinking about someone else. It's in the way you act, the way your voice gets softer, like you're not all here with me. I hate that, but it's okay, because I'll pull you back. You're not allowed to slip away from me. I won't let that happen. I'll make sure you're always reminded of who you belong to, and you belong to me. People think they can get close, get inside your head, but I won't let them. I can see right through them. They don't care about you the way I do. I'll never leave, not when you need me so much. They can't protect you like I can. They'll never love you the way I do. Only I know what's best for you, and I'll make sure you never forget that. You don't need anyone else, not when I'm here. I'll always be here for you. I'm the only one who truly knows you. You don't realize how lucky you are, do you? I mean, you really don't. Most people would kill for someone like me, someone who loves them this deeply, who's willing to put in everything to make sure you never have to worry about anything. But I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for you, and I don't expect anyone else to understand that. They couldn't. They wouldn't get it. The way I care for you, the way I protect you, it's something they'll never experience. I'm all you need, and you know that. You know no one could ever love you the way I do. I take care of you. I keep you close because I need to. I can't stand the idea of losing you to someone else. You belong with me. I've given you everything, and all I ask in return is your loyalty. Is that too much to ask for you to be mine, completely and entirely? Don't you want to be mine too? I'm always here, always waiting for you. No one else will give you what I can. No one else will love you the way I do, not with this kind of intensity. You know I can be everything for you. When I see someone else even glance your way, it makes my blood boil. You think it doesn't bother me, it does. But I don't let it show. Not because I'm afraid, but because I know you'll stay. You'll stay with me. You know where you belong. Anyone else, they don't matter. You belong with me, and I'm not going to let anyone forget that. You'll never have to worry about anything again. As long as you're mine, nothing else matters. I want you to understand something. There's no escaping this, not anymore. You might try. You might think you can run or hide, but I'll always find you. I always do. It's not because I want to control you, though. It's because I need you. You belong to me, and no matter how hard you try, you'll always come back. You'll realize that you can't live without me. You'll realize that nothing out there compares to what I give you. I've made it clear, haven't I? How much you mean to me, how much I'll do for you. But I also need you to know the consequences if you try to break free. I can't just let you walk away. I won't. You don't get to walk out of my life, and you don't get to go running to anyone else. You've got me, and that's all you need. Don't think about leaving. Don't think about looking for something better. I promise, there's nothing better than me. Every time you try to push away, every time you doubt me, I'll be right here to remind you why you're here, why you need to be here. I'll remind you of what happens when you forget. I'll remind you that you can't be free without me. It's not a threat. It's a fact. You won't find anyone who loves you like I do. You won't find anyone who will care about you the way I do. So just stop fighting it. Stop pretending you want anything else. You belong here, with me, always. You know, I think about the way you look at me sometimes. It's It's almost like you're testing me, like you're wondering how far I'll go to make sure you know your place. But you don't need to test me, sweetheart. I've already shown you everything. I've already proven how far I'll go for you, how much I'll fight for you. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure you stay where you belong right here with me. And don't you dare think about slipping away. You might have moments where you feel like breaking free, like you need to do your own thing, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm always going to be here, watching, waiting, making sure you know who you belong to. You're mine, and you always will be. You might try to push back, but I can promise you, it'll only make you feel more lost without me. I'll keep you right where I want you by my side, always. You can't get away from me. It's not just about how much I love you, how much I care. It's about what I've given to you. The connection we share, the bond I've built, is something no one else will ever be able to take from you. You're mine. And if you ever forget that, I'll remind you. You'll regret it if you do, but I know you won't. You don't want to. Because deep down, you know I'm the one who's always going to take care of you. The one who's always going to be there. So don't test me. Don't make me remind you again. You belong to me, and I won't let you forget that. You really don't know how lucky you are. People like you don't get this kind of devotion, this kind of care. I'm always here, always making sure you're safe, that you're happy. And yet, sometimes, you don't even realize how much I give you. You take it for granted, don't you? I don't mind, though. I know you love me. I can feel it when I'm close to you. But sometimes, you need to be reminded. You need to understand just how much I do for you. You think it's just love. No, it's more than that. It's everything. It's the constant reminders of where you belong, of who you belong to. You don't get to wander. You don't get to pretend that you're free to make your own decisions. I'm the one who guides you, the one who shows you what you need. It's not just about me loving you. It's about keeping you close, making sure no one else gets the chance to have you. And you're fine with that. You know you are. Because deep down, you know that I'm the only one who can give you what you need. No one else is going to care for you the way I do. You should be thankful. You should be grateful that I'm here, looking out for you. I won't let anything happen to you. I won't let you get hurt. No one else will protect you like I do. I'll always be the one who takes care of you, the one who makes sure that nothing and no one can come between us. You'll never be alone, not as long as I'm here. And you know that, don't you? You'll always come back to me, because you know no one else is capable of loving you the way I do. You're starting to relax now, aren't you? I can tell. You're safe here with me, just like you always are. I know you've been under a lot of pressure, but you don't have to worry about any of that anymore. You don't need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I'm here to take care of everything, and you don't need to be afraid of being alone, because you're never going to be alone as long as I'm around. You belong to me, and that means I'll protect you. I'll always make sure you're taken care of. No one else will ever have the power to hurt you like that. I know what's best for you, and I know you feel it too. You don't have to fight anymore. You can rest now. Just let go of all the worries, and let me hold you. I've got you, and I always will. Nothing and no one will take you away from me. Not while you're with me. There's a calm now, isn't there? A peace that settles over us when we're together. You don't have to think about anything else. You don't have to focus on the outside world. Just focus on me. Just focus on the way I make you feel. I can give you everything you need, everything you want. I'll always be here, no matter what. You can fall asleep now, knowing you're safe, knowing you're exactly where you're meant to be. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to worry. I'm never going to leave you. You belong to me, and I'll make sure you always know that. So relax and let yourself drift off. I'm right here.